Guess what day it is? That's right, Self-Love Sunday. Today on Self-Love Sunday, we're going to discuss why narcissists need to make you feel so bad about yourself and how you can feel better. All right, let's get going. My name is Angie Atkinson, and on this channel, I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse in toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. Does that sound good to you? If so, hit that subscribe button and let's get going. Narcissists act like they need us to hate ourselves. And not only that, they want everybody else to hate us too. Why is that? Well, we're talking about that today on Self-Love Sunday. And we're going to discuss not only why they want you to hate yourselves, but what you can do to feel better about yourself and what you can do to feel more likable. So often, narcissists make us feel terrible about ourselves. So the first little section of our video today will be discussing why a narcissist needs you to feel terrible about yourself. Let's go. While narcissists can appear vain and entitled, most of them are really just a big ball of insecurity and self-hate. What you might not know is that it's also the narcissist's goal to make you feel bad about yourself. It's partially why narcissists inflict soul-numbing gaslighting and manipulation on the people who love them. You feel like you're all alone when you're dealing with a toxic narcissist in a relationship, right? Getting involved with one of these Jekyll and Hyde types, my friend, it's something a lot of people go through. You're not alone here. Some people have to endure so much horrific mental abuse from their partners that it leaves profound emotional scars on them for their entire lives. After an episode of gaslighting, it's really hard to bounce back from the mental abuse that you've endured. Your self-esteem, it plummets. The torturous mental abuse that you were subjected to by the narcissist is usually an attack on your personal character. It's an emotional assault committed all too often by a narcissistic partner. Narcissists really need to make you feel worthless and insecure, but you don't understand why. Gosh, I mean, you'd be their biggest fan if they let you, right? Why does a narcissist want to make you feel worthless and desperate? It's basic NPD 101. The narcissist's intent is to gain control and boost his or her own ego. They need you to have low self-esteem so you won't think for yourself. It's an ideal situation, and if that's the case, this is the time to go no contact. It's not always the case. The truth is that getting out of a toxic relationship is the first step that you need to take to save your own sanity. But sometimes we all know no contact isn't possible. So what are you supposed to do then? You learn how to deal with it. Here are some tips to help. This is how you get through the tough times with a narcissist, if you must. There are other things you're going to have to do to fully recover from the gaslighting. Start here. Manipulation, the mental abuse, and everything else that you've experienced or are experiencing. First of all, stay active. That's important. Also, get back to your life. Even if you're still in the relationship, get out and do things with your family and your friends, because the abuser loves to alienate you from your loved ones. Keep your mind focused on other things so that you don't isolate yourself at home. It's a common problem we have. You don't want to become dependent on that negative person or stay dependent on someone who is feeding your self-esteem issues. Personally, I've found that focusing on what I can control as opposed to things I can't is especially helpful. You have to change your mind to change your life, right? Call your friends, read uplifting books, or concentrate on a project like redecorating your house. Do whatever it takes to keep you going, my friend. How's work for you? You know, working can get your mind off of your problems and remind you that you can do whatever you put your mind to and that you're not worthless. Don't jump into other relationships until you're fully healed emotionally. You're more likely to fall for other partners who are just like your ex. You don't want to get in the same situation as before and repeat the cycle of abuse. Don't waste your time on thoughts of your ex, whether they're negative or otherwise. Don't make the mistake of spending time thinking about how much you hate your ex or how much you wish you could get revenge. Go ahead and release the anger when you're ready and focus on what's important, and that's you. It's time to move forward with your life. Don't be afraid to seek some professional help. A professional sometimes can help you work through your feelings and build your self-esteem right back up. Don't let a toxic person break your spirit. Get out of there and take your life back, my friend. So you go through all that mess, and then you remember as you go out into the world, the narcissist told me nobody likes me. Well, how do you feel more likable when you feel like you can't connect with anyone? Well, that's what's next. Do you ever feel like you would like to be more, likable? If you've dealt with a narcissist, chances are you might. Even if you don't connect well with others, you can make dramatic improvements to your social presence. Give this a try. Being the most memorable person in the room, you can do that with these strategies. First, put your phone away. Give the other person your full and your undivided attention. Then treat them as though they are the most interesting person you've ever met. And my friend, you'll have a friend for life. Show interest by asking questions. Instead of just spending the whole conversation thinking about something you want to say, something witty to say, try asking questions instead. Most importantly, listen to the answers the person gives. Be on time and keep your word. Do what you say you're going to do. Be prepared for meetings, dates, and other social engagements. And hey, do a quick favor for someone now and then. You don't really need to drive someone to the airport if you just met them, but do something small for people, something, let them turn out in front of you. You'll earn easy points, and hey, you'll be seen as more likable. It can be as simple as getting someone a refill on their drink or grabbing them a pad of paper from the company office supply closet. A smile is always a good way to begin an interaction. Nothing puts people at ease like a smile on your face. Not only do you make the other person feel better, but you feel better too. Maintain your composure. Likeable people, they keep themselves under control, my friend. We feel better around people who just have their emotions under control. Be honest, but gentle. Liars are never appreciated, but being too honest can be just as unlikable. So being honest doesn't mean saying every single thing you think out loud. You might think someone has the ugliest nose you've ever seen, but that doesn't mean you should really tell them that. You know what I'm talking about? What you say should be honest, but intelligently moderated. Remember names and use them. You know what someone looks like when you don't remember their name. It's really hard to hide it, right? It also doesn't feel very good when someone forgets your name. People love it when you're able to say, "Hey, Joe, how you doing?" Be interesting. Your work is only interesting to those you work with, FYI. Have interesting hobbies and share your experiences. Take a trip. Do something adventurous. Have a full life. People will just find you more likable in general. The most likable people you know share several traits, and you can emulate them with a little hard work and attention and become just as likable as they are. Be engaged and respectful, and others will enjoy spending time with you. You can really develop new friendships anywhere you go. Use the people you know to your advantage in a good way. Think about the most likable people you know right now. What do you like about them? What do they do that you don't like? What behaviors do you exhibit that they don't? Listen, with a little detective work and practice, you can be the most likable person you know. No joke. And finally, we're going to do a quick meditation together. Take a few minutes and close your eyes and listen to this. And when it's finished, I'll give you 3 self-reflection questions. And if you feel like it, you can write the answers down, leave them in the comments, or just think about them. Energy flows through me. I am brimming with energy. I feel vital and alive. I greet each day with curiosity and enthusiasm. I think positive. I manage my beliefs and my expectations. I create solutions instead of wasting time complaining. I let go of my doubts and my fears. I set realistic goals. I shorten my to-do list so I can focus on my top priorities. I carve out some downtime in my schedule so I can take a break now and then. I remember my purpose. My motivation soars when I think about how my job helps me to serve others and to take care of my family. I look forward to cleaning out the garage because it gives me more space. I listen to my favorite music. Music makes any task seem quicker and easier. I stay in shape. I go to bed on time so I can wake up feeling refreshed and restored. I limit sugar and unhealthy fats. I feed my body nutritious whole foods and I exercise regularly. I stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water or tea. I reach out for social support. I surround myself with family, friends, and colleagues who cheer me on. I express my gratitude every day. Remembering my blessings reinvigorates me. Minor irritations just fade away. I appreciate the kindness of others and I want to repay their generosity. Today I hop out of bed without even hitting the snooze button. I operate at full power. I am strong and I am capable. My energy drives me forward. Now the self-reflection questions. Number 1, how can I use my humor to increase my energy level? Why is it important for me to focus on my energy? Why is positive energy so contagious? Take the time to answer those questions today. I hope you've enjoyed this special edition of Self-Love Sunday. Have a great week. I'll see you tomorrow for our live session and another video. As always, thanks so much for letting me be a part of your day and a part of your life. I'll see you soon. It's my mission to teach others what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Take care of your body, take care of your soul, nurture the real you, and introduce him or her to the world. Be comfortable in your own skin and in your place in this world. Take your spot, take it now, and the universe will take its cue from you. You feel me? If so, subscribe to my channel. Let's get it done together.